और धन्यवाद। मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आपने मुझे आज यहाँ बुलाया। 45 साल पहले मैंने हिंदी सीखी थी, लेकिन आज सब भूल गया हूँ। मैं अच्छी हिंदी में नहीं बोल सकता, इसलिए अंग्रेजी में अपने बात कहूँगा। कृपया आदेश दें। I'm not a student of Hindu philosophy, and I cannot presume to explain the Ramayana to you, to talk about its deeper meaning. Instead, I'm just going to say something about my personal connections to the Ramayana. The Ramayana has appeared in my life on many occasions, over 45 years, and in 3 different continents. My first contact, 1968. I was a young teacher. I was in my first post at the University of Saga, and there I met Sri P.D. Mishra. He was one of my postgraduate students. He became a close friend, and it was he who introduced me to the basic ideas of Hindu philosophy. I remember at the time writing a letter home to my mother to say that I had met a seer, Rishi. My first contact with the Ramayana was in his company. It was the eve of Mahalakshmi. We were chatting in my quarters in the university, myself, Sri Mishra, and Sri Shyam Bihari Rai, another friend, and we heard singing coming from the servants' quarters. They are doing Akund Ramayana, said Mishra. You should see, come. So we went to the servants' quarters, we went in. The people there were very surprised, honoured that 3 such educated people showed an interest in their activity. They were singing, chanting, there was a musician, simple, devout people. Mishraji and Raiji explained to me for the first time what the Ramayana was and what was happening. At one point, Mishraji complained that the musician was playing and singing the Ramayana to modern Hindi film music. He found this was not appropriate. We had a discussion about how it was necessary to make the classical texts accessible to a modern audience. Well, on Sunday, I saw that Swamiji here is a master of classical music, and that he also knows how to make his texts, his classical knowledge, accessible to a modern audience. A short time after that we left, but this scene of the simple people chanting the Ramayana has stayed with me ever since. The second occasion was at the University of Pennsylvania in the United States, and there it was one of my duties to organize the welcome for a Kathakali company from Kerala who were visiting the United States, and they performed the Ramayana in a large student auditorium before several thousand young American students who were extremely interested in what was happening. Much later, in France, I saw another performance of Kathakali, and the Kathakali company once again performed the Ramayana. On Sunday, this Sunday, I returned to Bhopal, and I was very happy to be present at Swamiji's lecture here, and of course, once again, it was Ramayan. These personal contacts with Ramayana have shown me that it is the most typical work of Indian culture. It is also well known around the world. Its stories and the characters in it are models for humanity in general. I'm very honoured to have been invited to start off this event tonight. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Ram.